When a system crumbles, you can seldom precisely point out the case of its demise. Here, it was obvious for all to see. Reserves of green stuff ran out, and no matter how hard the Stalkers and Colonel Klebnikov's people were looking for more, there was none to be found. Judging by Kirill's story, at that moment, Oscom really had no choice but to conserve what little reserves they still had left, and stop issuing the radio protector to all but the personnel most critical for evacuation efforts. Judging by my experience, that was not going to make them a lot of friends. Kirill, Miller here. Comms check. Do you read me? Over.
Reading you loud and clear, Colonel. Over.
Kirill, I'm at the trading stalls. Where's that passage to Sibirskaya?
It's downstairs. Oscom HQ used to be there. They brought the green substitutes from the people there.
I see. Confiscations. Found it! Thank you, Private.
Citizens, we urge you to remain calm. Voluntarily submit your stocks of radio protector to the authorities. Remember, our common duty is to stand together and ensure the common good of all the citizenry.
Enough already.
May I, General? Sir.
Not funny, Slava, and I'm not in the mood for jokes. What's up at Sibirskaya?
We're all done there, and this is what we got. It's not much.
This is bad. We're in the middle of a fallout spot, and we'll have to roast for 500 clicks at the very least. Your guys brought a bunch of maps, but there are no really safe areas on any of them. I had hopes for like Baikal, but...
Still looking for Baikal. The archive is trashed. As for the radiation, that's what the filters are for, keeping the dust out.
Filters. All the carriages are so radioactive, no filters will help us without the green stuff. There will be children too. You have a son yourself, so you know children need more.
I know. Do we have enough?
Not for everyone at once. First we'll evacuate the core people, prepare clean rolling stock, and then bring everybody else out.
So you mean we're going to split people into sorts? The ones we save first, and then the rest?
You know what's at
dregs?
stake. Our children among all else. What's there to discuss? Didn't expect that from you of all people. Think about Kirill. I, for one, thought about him. You two will be leaving with the first train. So don't fail me now. Just forget it all and take a break. Your people can handle the prospect by themselves.
All right.
I want another smoke. How about you?
Don't mind if I do.
Help yourself then. It's been a while since I had smokes like this. The dirty stations are crawling with troublemakers. You know the sort. They've been rambling about doing away with the regime and starting a new life.
And they're going to catch the day.
Exactly. As soon as it becomes known that we've no green stuff left, and then the rumors of evacuation start. And they will.
Naturally. Exaggerated ones at that. The leadership is running away, abandoning the common folk. A chance they won't miss.
Well, you understand it all. We'll uphold order for as long as we can. God save us from a full-blown uprising. Still, God favors the prepared. Keep your weapon ready, Slava. We're in for one bumpy ride.
Yes, this is going to get ugly.
But we don't have a choice in this. Either we save who we can, or we descend into chaos and all die. So if you do have to shoot, look at this as a war on living dead. Each rioter is an animated corpse trying to drag us into its grave.
A cynical view.
Cynical, but realistic. Let's hope it doesn't go that far. Are your people ready to do their part?
Well, those who weren't all dropped out years ago. What's your take on the others?
I'm not sure about some of them. We'll start quietly disbanding and disarming their units.
You are risking splashing fuel on the embers.
What else can I do? Damned if I do and if I don't.
True enough. You know, I do feel drained. I guess I'll excuse myself.
Of course. Have some rest while you still have a chance. I fear you haven't got long. And Slava, take care.
You too, Tolia.
Well, this just won't do. It's all irradiated, won't do at all. It's one huge fallout trail. Must have been one hell of a cloud. Lethal levels all around. We only have one shot at this. We've got to know where to go and know exactly. Damn. How about here?
So, what did he say?
Well, he said they understand our predicament and they value our contribution and cooperation a lot. And as soon as they get a hold of the new stock, we will be reimbursed fully and with interest, just as the paper says. He basically hinted that I had an official paper, signed and stamped, and that was the best I could have.
What was your answer?
What could it be? Yes, General, everything is as you say. Thank you for seeing me despite your busy schedule. You do understand that we had all our hard-earned wealth confiscated, so we are worried. He walked me to the door and shook my hand, with all respect.
You weakling! What did I tell you? You had to make a stand! These papers are good for nothing, save for adorning the walls of fucking fools! You had to demand a real document, and I owe you from the General himself, with date and his signature. You are a respectable man, Yakov. How can you let him do this to you?
There was nothing else for me. He let me know right off the bat. It's obvious, really. It's in the way he looked, his handshake. He would have declined, so I just saved face.
That's just because you, Yakov, are a coward and he knew you'd give in. You just had to push back. Just stay here. I'll go talk to him and get the thing that we need. You'll see. Someone must have some balls in this family.
Don't you dare! It's all done already, all said and done.
My mom was right about you after all.
Hello, sir.
How's the situation, Sergeant?
They're getting restless, sir.
Our only option is to remain calm and not let ourselves be provoked.
Yes, sir.
First come, first serve. Cough up the green stuff. You gave us nothing last week.
How can you do this to us? Colonel, please, tell them to do something. Please, Colonel, tell them to start handing it out. We can't wait anymore.
Don't crowd us. We'll start handing the green stuff out soon.
Are you waiting for us to die here or what?
Step aside. Do we have to wait another week? Come on. Let us through.
Step away.
Oh my god.
Colonel, sir. Permission to address.
Granted.
An anonymous tip on excess stock. We can't ignore those, but he won't open the door.
What the hell is with you?
I see. Let's go.
Hey, I feel like you like me a lot. Watch what you touch, soldier boy. Don't get excited, it will end in a heartbreak. I don't swing that way. Enough already, it's taking too long.
Enough of your whining, we know all about your schemes. And you're on the hook because of martial law. You'll be standing here until we find it. And if you continue resisting, you'll swing any way I choose until you tell where the green stuff is.
I just remembered the New Year. Didn't we have a drink right over here? Do you remember?
Of course I do. Young Grisha definitely had too much that night. We had to carry him home.
Yes, and then we lost him on the way, because we were all pissed drunk ourselves.
Yes.
I can't help but miss those days. They were simple and fun somehow.
Yes, fun. You're right about that. And simple. Can't argue.
Here! Come over here, son!
Open up, Petrovich.
Slava. Come in.
Thanks. Follow me. Mikhail Petrovich, you know why we are here. I suggest you donate your excess stock voluntarily, or there will be trouble.
I can't? You know I can't do that. It is for my granddaughter. I have been saving from my own allowance.
I can't do anything. We had a tip about your stock and had to react to that. Commence the search. Check there.
This is so unfair. I earned this, saved my wages.
I know, but we
It was
follow the
earned
rules.
honestly.
I found the
and
cash,
you
sir.
know it.
He does have some.
Like cash.
Not too much here, though.
My granddaughter is sick. She needs that.
Sure, your granddaughter. I bet it's going to the market.
Colonel, tell them, please. You know it's true.
Sir, this can't be all he has stashed. We should search more. There's a quota to me.
Enough. We're only confiscating the excess stock.
But sir, I will have to report everything.
Take this to HQ and report that stopping the search was my decision.
Yes, sir.
Look, I'm sorry. I know you didn't have a choice. Thanks for leaving me some.
I'm sorry too. You were right about choice though. Nobody had it. I'll be going now.
Thank you.
Mention it.
Thank you, Slava.
Enough is enough. Your quota wasn't conjured out of thin air, it was calculated properly, and you're short. Pay the rest.
Look, officer, think about it. Where am I supposed to get so much? You took all the green stuff from the people, the trade is dead, and you saddle me with a quota fit for a mogul.
Put yourself in my shoes. I have a quota as well, and nobody cares how I'm gonna meet it.
Quota schmota, I can't just wish for more green stuff to appear out of thin air. And you can tell your superiors that.
Colonel, sir!
At ease. Lieutenant, I think we must make do with what we have.
I understand, Colonel, sir.
You are dismissed.
Yes, sir!
Thank you, sir. You saved me. He had me by the throat. I kept explaining, but nothing worked. I'm so glad you just happened to be passing by. Oh, hello there. Where's Tatiana? Your wife?
Oh, she is dead.
Dead? How? Why?
Oh my god.
Her heart. She had a heart problem. Always worried about things. About children. My drinking.
I'm sorry to hear that. I never knew she died.
Look, could I borrow some from you, please?
Oh my god.
I need some green stuff. I'm in mourning.
Can't you see what's going on? I don't have any myself. Nobody has, really. Oscom takes it all from everyone. I can only give you my condolences and nothing else, really.
Oh, it is all because of you. You people. You destroyed my whole life. You people killed her, you did. What the hell is with you?
Something must be done. We've got nothing there, and these fat cats are having a ball.
They're doing something, taking all the green stuff to share it.
Share it, then? They're gonna hog it all.
Hush! We're done for if someone hears. You keep saying that I'm just a dirty whiner and that everything will be fine. Do you still think it will?
Of course. We are in a tight spot, true, but you've got to look at the bright side.
Where? Where do you even see that bright side? I told you this day would come, we would run out of the green stuff eventually, and you all laughed at me. Well, look who's laughing now.
The last time we had some green stuff supply problems, you also shouted the sky was falling, didn't you? You certainly did. And the last time before, you were in an abject panic. 5 years ago, too, you remember that? Yet it was all sorted out, every time.
Well, I made a few mistakes, but I was right in principle. After all, none of you think there's actually an endless supply of green stuff, do you? So, one day, it's bound to run dry.
You should be careful with things you say. We are under martial law. But I will answer even so. The people at the top aren't dumber than you. They must have a plan. So, we will get over this. You'll see.
Saw that?
Sure, he went cuckoo from a dirty station, I gather. Or the depot. He probably thought we were swimming in green stuff here, that dumbass.
How can you put it like this?
I can put it even harder. They shouldn't even let this rabble in here, much less give them handouts.
Shh. They'll hear you.
Right.
Hello, Colonel, sir. Glad to see you back. I'm sorry for the mess here, but the refugees just keep coming in. The dirty stations have it real tough. The general ordered they are kept here for the moment. Then we'll pass them on.
I see. Thank you, Sergeant. Oscom, open up! Hello there, Private. I'm completely drained. Kirill? All right, Private. Tell me what's going on.
Nothing. I just don't want
You don't want what?
to be a private! And I don't want to be an Oscom anymore!
Right. Please elaborate on that.
I went to Sibirskaya, and I saw the soldiers taking green stuff from people. And one traitor, when I give it to them, started shouting. They beat him up and took all the green stuff anyway.
Well, this is just unacceptable. First thing tomorrow, I'm going to get their names.
You said Oscom protects people, but you just take their green stuff away. Why?
It's not easy. We're short on green stuff. That's why we must take from those who have lots of it and give to those who don't have enough. Or else the rich would just sit on their stock while the poor would all die. Could you call that fair?
Not at all. Of course I couldn't call that fair.
Right. Of course, those who we take from aren't happy, but there's no other way, you see?
Yeah, if I had all my green stuff taken, I wouldn't be happy about that. But I understand now.
Good. Still, those soldiers were wrong. I'll make sure they are punished, and then they'll have to go and apologize.
Yes, make them. They must apologize.
Great. Speaking of green stuff, it's time we gave you a shot, so give me your arm.
All right.
Done.
Kirill, Mueller here. Do you read? Over.
I read you, Colonel. There's some static. Over.
I hear static too. I'm entering Sibirskaya. Was this where the last battle happened? Over.
Yes, I only know of it from Father's words. Right before the rioters started their last attack, we had to talk.
Dad, do you really have to go? We didn't rest at all.
The rioters are advancing. There's no time for rest.
Rioters? Tell me that. If we, Oscar, are protecting people, why lie to them?
Wow. You've grown up, Private, and I'm none the wiser. So let's have a grown-up talk. Should we tell the truth? Of course. But life is a complex thing. In the hands of our enemies, truth may be dangerous. We must carefully choose who we can entrust with it and who we cannot. The command sees the whole picture and makes decisions. However unpleasant those decisions might be sometimes, they are still necessary. The command thinks about everyone, while the civilians only think about themselves. That is why the truth that might scare them must be kept secret, for their own good. Do you understand that?
I do, but still, this is a scary way of thinking.
There are a lot of scary things in life. Yet, I brought you up well. You are strong and brave. You can take it. All right, time to go. You get home and don't step out or let anyone in until I'm back. It's an order.
Yes, Colonel, sir.
Sergeant, walk him home.
Yes, sir. Let's go, Kirill.
All right. Good luck, Dad.
Good luck, son.
When the oppressed have nothing to lose, they will rebel, no matter how hard you try to dissuade them from the idea. The Oscom people knew the fight was inevitable as soon as they ran out of green stuff. The only thing they couldn't know was the exact moment it was going to break out. No amount of preparation, no effort to soften the blow of the confiscations could matter in the slightest. And once the war broke out, There was no choice for anyone involved but to fight to the bitter end. The battlefield speaks for itself. No quarter was asked, and none was given.
Твое есть царство, и сила, и слава во веки. Аминь.
Colonel, sir.
Отче наш, и же еси на небеси, светится.
Slava, I'm sorry about that. I know you had no choice. Had I said nothing, they would have never believed they found it all.
Under the bridge. Neither I nor you had a choice in this, Petrovich. Good luck to you two. See you on the train.
Thank you.
Hello, Colonel, sir. Glad to see you back. Colonel, sir.
Well, don't stand around. Man the defenses.
Yes, sir.
charges are set. We have to reach the detonation device and use it.
Lieutenant, I'll take the detonator. Give me cover.
Yes, sir. Attention! Covering fire for the Colonel! No saving ammo!
Roger that!
Clear. Move out.
Come in, HQ. Klemnikov here.
HQ here.
One charge didn't work.
Damn. Fall back to Sibirskaya and stop them there. I've got no one else to rely on.
Roger that. Over and out. It's either us or them!
We'll get them to that side! We'll get them side! Let them come! We're ready! Machine gun! What's going on? Gas!
Bastards! They're using gas! Get out, everyone!
Gas! It's gas!
Hold on, sir. I'll help. Just hold on. I'll report to the general. General, sir, there's been...
Operation successful. Pawns are all dealt with. Ready for evacuation.
You fucker.
What do you mean? Already left. covering evacuation.
Evacuation? But you just killed everyone! Soldiers, civilians! Nobody left to evacuate!
Slava, there's only enough green stuff left to evacuate the leadership. Everyone else is doomed. Gas was used just to cut the agony short.
So you knew it! You knew it all along, you motherfucker!
Did I have a choice? What difference does it make now? They made a mistake leaving NATO. Petrov! The fuckers left without us. Get Seryoga on the line now. What? Dead? Seryoga? Son. Now listen to me. There's an RPG in the gun cabinet. Get it and rush to the old crossroads. Blow the fuckers up there. Go!
So, what do we do now?
Whatever. I had enough. So long, Slava.
Uncle Tolia? Did he just kill himself? Why?
Don't look there.
I'm sorry I broke your order. There was a shooting at the station. Then it all went quiet, and you didn't come. I was worried, and I went looking for you.
Listen, I told you earlier. Who should be told the truth, and who should not? Forget it. It's not for us to decide. And if you're being fooled, it's never for your own good. That's why he's dead.
I understand.
Good. And now, let's go home, son.